Now that we've taken some time to reflect on ourselves as advisors, it is time to start thinking about our organizations. We are going to start with Tuckman's theory of group development. As advisors, we come into our organizations at different stages, and even an established advisor sees their group change and go through various stages as leadership and membership changes year to year. Therefore, it is important for us to know and understand a little bit about how groups form. As a group or organization forms, it goes through certain predictable stages, progressing from a collection of individuals to a cohesive group working for a common cause. Tuckman's theory of group development has 5 stages: forming, storming, norming, performing, and adjourning. For our purposes, we are going to focus on the first 4 primary stages. Stage 1, forming. When a group is first forming, the members depend on safe, patterned behavior. They look to a positional leader in the group for guidance and the correct path to follow. Members have a desire for acceptance by the group and a need to know that the group is safe. They set about gathering impressions and assumptions about the similarities and differences among them and forming preferences for future subgroups or cliques. The group will try to keep things simple to avoid controversy, avoiding any serious topics. Members are working to understand their task and their peers. To grow from this stage to the next, each member must relinquish the comfort of non-threatening topics and risk the possibility of conflict. Think about how might you use your advisory style to help student leaders at this stage progress. Stage 2, storming. This stage is characterized by competition and conflict. As the group members attempt to organize for the task, conflict inevitably results in their personal relations. Individuals have to bend and mold their feelings, ideas, attitudes, and beliefs to suit the group organization. Because of this fear of failure, there will be an increased desire for structural clarification and commitment. Although conflicts may or may not surface as group issues, they do exist. Questions will arise about who is going to be responsible for what and what the rules are. They'll want to know what the reward system is and what the criteria are. These reflect conflicts over leadership, structure, power, and authority. There may be wide swings in members' behavior based on emerging issues of competition. Because of the discomfort that's generated during this stage, some members might remain completely silent while others are dominating the conversation. In order to progress to the next stage, group members must move from a testing and proving mentality to a problem-solving one. This is where guidance from an advisor might even be the most useful. The most important trait in helping groups to move on to the next stage is the ability to listen. Stage 3, norming. The name says it all. The group has begun to reach its normal. Group members acknowledge all members' contributions, community building and maintenance, and solving of group issues. Members are here willing to change their preconceived ideas or opinions on the basis of facts presented by other members, and they'll actively ask questions of one another. Leadership is shared and cliques start to dissolve. When members begin to know and identify with one another, the level of trust in their personal relations contributes to the development of group cohesion. It's during this stage of development, assuming the group gets that far, that people begin to experience a sense of belonging. The major task of stage 3 is the data flow between group members. They share feelings and ideas, they give feedback and ask for feedback from everyone, and they explore actions related to their task or mission. Creativity here is high. They feel good about being part of an effective group, but they also might resist change of any sort. Stage 4, performing. It's important to note that this stage is not reached by all groups. If a group's able to make it to stage 4, their capacity, range, and depth of personal relations become truly interdependent. Their roles and authorities dynamically adjust to the changing needs of the group and individual members. By now, the group should be the most productive. Individual members have become self-assured, and the need for group approval has passed. Members are both highly task-oriented and also highly people-oriented. There's more unity. The group has an identity and understands its mission. Morale is probably high, and group loyalty is strong. The task becomes genuine problem-solving, leading toward optimal solutions and optimum group development. There is support for experimentation in solving problems and an emphasis on overall achievement. The overall goal is to be effective and efficient through problem solving in their work. Next, we will discuss effectively advising an organization through Tuckman stages, through the social change model of leadership.